So I just wanted to do an update to this Team of the Year Evo star. It is obviously the centre back that we got a couple of days ago. The second part is now up, obviously being the 17th. The way that you can do this, and I'll just show you how you actually get this done. I did think maybe kind of like at 6 p.m. just before I basically finished a match, went into squad battle, paused it on 89, and then waited for 6 p.m. just to make sure that it happened before the servers went down. And then basically, if you go into live, you will have the daily games completionist. If you have finished the second day, we should get then the second daily part of it. So it's going to be able to give you the second part of your centre-back Evo. That's kind of how I go with it. Celebrate 2024 with them Summer of Football and exclusive rewards, including free honourable mentions. Oh, very nice. So that's what the Summer of Football is. So obviously we've got the club, and I wanted to kind of go over what we should be doing, because realistically this is why I held mine off to see what this next one does, because we was interested if we did pick a Saliba in this, would it be enough to go into the next one as such? And now we know the answer of it. And the answer is yes, of course it is. So in the next one, these are the requirements that we've got. We've obviously got position centre-back. We have a Team of the Year Honourable Mentions Evolution. I don't know if we get another Honourable Mentions Evolution in the time of this, so that we could have another option, but realistically this is to follow on from the Evo star. You will have no other players other than your honourable, so it's not good for me to say like pick any of these players, but if you've not picked already, we didn't get to the popular vote last time. So just to kind of share, leave it in the comments section in case people haven't started it yet. Let me know what you're actually choosing for this. So in this second one, it is just now going across the dribbling. So we are, well, I think the first one was it pace, I'm pretty sure. So if you go into evolutions, this first one was all about the pace, obviously acceleration, sprint speed, we got a position, relentless, whereas the second one now is all about that dribbling. So we're basically building all out this player. Obviously the composure going to 85, good reactions. This is just going to be the next level up. So for instance, if I was to pick Saliba as the option, who I think is going to be an incredible card regardless. If we go Evolution Builder, we go Team of the Year Evo Star 1, and then into 2. This is now what is going to look like, and obviously as we continue to get the 6-part series of this is where it's going to go. We've got 4 on the pace, 9 on the dribbling now. We've had a pretty solid upgrade across the board, so we're obviously getting no composure on him because he's 85. That's going to be aimed more for your lower rated cards. If you're putting in, for instance, we mentioned like a Harry Maguire-esque sort of card, it's to get them all the way up to the end, and realistically they're all going to end with very similar, if not the same stats, unless there's just a random one you've thrown in. But then also it's going to be at that point just getting to a certain level. Now it's not going to be as good as his Team of the Year when eventually he gets it with defenders, so it is going to be interesting to see where he goes with it. Obviously the popular votes for the previous one, because this is where it's going to all stem from, we're looking at Saliba with the most. I know the hype of it's drying down a little bit, but you kind of keep it and see where we're going. Like we've got Toure, who's absolutely massive at 6'9". De Ligt, Martinez, Cordoba's always a shout. Yap Stam was a big one if you've got him in there. Gabriel, I think, is a cracking option if you anticipate trying to get Saliba, because obviously if we get a Saliba, there's no point having his Evo as well. We might as well go for the second pairing, and realistically he's not going to get one anytime soon anyway. He just doesn't get the upgrades. So I don't think there's necessarily a bad option for this now. This is kind of where we're going with it, and I don't know if these will have popular. Oh, I suppose it does. So actually, this is probably a lot of people's options. Varane was a fantastic option from it. Yap Stam was a great option. Kim Min-jae, Militao was good. Bisek, Tar, Guehi. There was some very, very kind of solid cards that you can go with that really do the business. Now, obviously right now, I can't go back if you have picked it already, so you're just going to have to go with that card. And I don't know if there's going to be a second option if you pick the wrong option. I don't think they really care, to be honest. I think it is just, you kind of got to stuck with it. But you might as well upgrade them because it is 6 parts and it's definitely going to put them into a solid level. And especially when we saw the Team of the Year blueprint, that going to a 94 is incredible. So this should be a pretty solid card as well. So it was just kind of an update on how to get the next section, and that pretty much it is just going to upgrade pretty much everybody in that same level.